Hello and welcome to the second half of this doubleheader of Sam and Ray host everything. We're all NFL playoff action all the time. Earlier today, we covered Chiefs versus Texans. The Chiefs taking a domination shutout victory into the next round of the playoffs. Now we're here to cover two division rivals, two teams that hate each other more than just
This is probably the premier game all weekend, honestly. And the kickoff there!
That's going to go through the end of the end zone.
Marcus Wheaton can't hold on, but, you know.
I'm Ray Rayberg. With me, as always, Sam Gresses. Sam, what do you see happening in this game?
So, we've seen this matchup before this year. And it's been chippy, it's been dirty, it's been, everything that Roger Goodell doesn't want in a football game. So that's what I'm expecting, which pretty much means that it'll be a great game. So, because everything that Roger Goodell wants is boring and terrible. So I'm expecting to see Big Ben air it out a lot. I'm expecting to see him get sacked at least 6 times. I'm expecting to see a fight between a wide receiver and a defensive tackle.
Big Ben will start in the gun, passing it out left to his big man, Brown. Antonio Brown. He has been absolutely stellar all season. Yeah. Do you have any Gresses grinders picked out to start this game?
Well, so I know it's a bit cliche, but here's the thing: if the Bengals can kind of break down the line, something that Big Ben Roethlisberger is known for is his ability to just stay on his feet and avoid the tackle and still make a big throw downfield. If he can do that today, he's definitely a contender. Brown, another strong contender. Also, A.J. Green.
The handoff to Fitzgerald Toussaint, the running back out of Michigan. Getting the start today. He has not started a game yet this season. Of course, the great Le'Veon Bell.
Yep.
Out earlier in the season with an injury. The man who replaced him, D'Angelo Williams, also out with injury. So Toussaint gets the start today. We'll see what he can do with the football in his hands as the feature back. He will line up to the right of Big Ben. Big Ben in the shotgun. He's got 2 out left, 1 out right. His tight end, Heath Miller, lined up to the left. He's going to drop back. Throw.
Looking down.
No,
oh my God. What a great pump fake from Big Ben Roethlisberger. Couldn't complete the pass.
A nice throw there to Hayward Bay.
Yeah, Darius Hayward
that was
Bay
Martavis Bryant, by the way, on the opening reception of the game. Not Antonio Brown.
Okay. Good to know.
We drank through the first game, so
we'll be drinking through the second game too. Speaking of, do you have a bottle opener?
Oh yeah, I do. And already a punt from
quick 3 and out.
Jordan Berry. And that's not going anywhere. That's going to be fair caught. By Adam Pac-Man.
We'll be able to see A.J. McCarron here in his first playoff game. Well, it'll be very interesting to see how he deals with this.
Both teams missing key offensive weapons.
Well, and that's kind of the story of the day, right?
A.J. McCarron does have 1 appearance in a playoff game.
Well, yeah.
And I believe he lost it last time.
No, he did.
In college.
He did, in college, yep. He did not. The Alabama Crimson Tide did not win that year.
Which, honestly, for them is a total failure. So McCarron will start in the gun, spreading the offense out wide, and he'll pass quick to the right. And that is caught by A.J. Green.
Obviously a guy to watch.
2 of the best receivers in the NFL up against each other today. A.J. Green and Antonio Brown. Who do you think is going to have the better day?
Jeez. Here's the thing. It's easy to say that, Antonio Brown, given that he's got Ben Roethlisberger under center, he's got Ben Roethlisberger, a better quarterback than A.J. McCarron, a starter.
A.J. McCarron setting up in the offset eye. The handoff is going to be... it is Jeremy Hill, but he's not going anywhere. I'm sorry, you were saying.
No, I was just... I think that Green has a bigger body than Antonio Brown. He can kind of go up there and make those more impressive catches. Antonio Brown is just so much quicker. in my opinion. And the fact that he's got Ben Roethlisberger under center versus, a backup, I feel like Brown's going to have the bigger day.
A.J. Green at 6'4", Brown at 5'10". The size difference very apparent, but both dominant. And we've got a false start on the Bengals.
This is another thing that we should expect today is a very, very laundry-heavy game. There is going to be a lot of flags flying. Later in the game, I expect to see a whole bunch of unnecessary roughness, penalties, because
a lot of personal fouls. But here it's the Bengals offensive line, perhaps something in the snap count. They've been practicing with
and hey, the Steelers aren't set. I don't know if they have the right personnel out.
McCarron's in the shotgun. He's got Hill to his left. He drops back. He's going to pass.
Steps up in the pocket. Oh, nice.
The throw is complete right to Tyler Eifert.
Yep.
For a gain almost to the first down. Steelers seem pleased with the result.
Yeah, well, because that brought up fourth down. That was a third and long scenario, and they were able to
fourth and short. It was a good dump off pass by McCarron on the move. But
the interesting thing, though, yeah, because they're near midfield. It's not.
They won't.
Unless
it'll
they're
be
trying
Kevin
to fake
Huber to
early,
punt.
That would be very
not taking any risks early is this coaching staff headed by Marvin Lewis. Back to receive. It is nice Antonio Brown.
And Brown coming on the return.
Makes the gunner Lewis Harris miss, but that's all he could do.
Gain of about 7 on the return.
Now, leading up these two staffs, you have Marvin Lewis and Mike Tomlin. Both have had their struggles. Both have had
both also not
adversity.
Not much, very large swaths of the fan bases of both these teams. Not big fans of the head coach.
No, they're both teams that in recent years have expected success.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Steelers have a long history of success. The record,
Bengals not so much, but they've got the talent on their team.
They do have the talent, and even the talent hasn't been embattled until this year. Andy Dalton, the subject of a lot of derision, this year obviously silenced all the critics before getting hurt.
Yep.
But that's enough analysis. Let's listen to. I want
to
to
TJ. We missed our. Oh, that's another potential sponsor, Applebee's, and also girls punching things.
That's the sponsor of my whole life.
Girls punching things.
What's that, bro? I switched to Geico. Get more.
What?
More savings on car insurance?
I'm like super uncomfortable right now.
No, this is us. This is us.
That's not all protein shake. Geico has motorcycle and RV insurance too. Ooh, that's a lot more. Oh yeah, I'm all about more Teddy.
No.
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
He got more tanned and also more buff the whole time, and I didn't like it.
But you liked it in your pants.
I did, but only in my pants.
I'm going to get another beer.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the second ever episode of Sam and Ray Host Everything.
And we're already pretty drunk.
Yeah, we've already had a bit to drink. Oh, just kidding. The game's back.
The Red
look at Andy Dalton. God, his hair is a proud and noble thing right now. But it's all about Big Ben right now.
Yep.
Lining up with Fitzgerald Toussaint.
Starting around the 20.
On the right side, Heath Miller in motion. The tight end lined up wide out right along with 2 other receivers. To the left, he has 1, but the handoff is to Toussaint. Toussaint finds a hole.
Oh, nice.
Breaking free block for 9 yards there is Fitzgerald Toussaint. The second-year man out of Michigan. Now, we watched him a bit in college, and he was up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Did not necessarily expect him to land on NFL roster, and here he is starting in the playoffs.
I mean, we were talking about this before during the last broadcast. You can't really correlate college success to NFL success.
Very true. A man who had a bit of both is Big Ben out of Miami.
Yes.
He's going to line up in the shotgun. He's going to pass left
and
to his
he's
man,
got the
Brian.
first down.
Brown, excuse me.
Yep.
Brown looks like
I think he's
had
got it, but he got spun down very close. The Bengals really kind of attacking and trying not to let them not to let them get to that marker, but they're going to give it to him. It is going to be 1st and 10.
Brown in a physical role on that play. Not usually his jam, but making it work for the first down.
People overlook the fact that Antonio Brown can make great catches in traffic, too, and uses speed to kind of weave his way through.
That's going to throw quick to Bryant. Bryant gets a little action from it looks like Adam Pac-Man Jones there. Getting a little rough and tumble. Adam Pac-Man Jones, I'm pretty sure, killed a guy at some point.
Yeah.
Or something like that before he played for the Cowboys. So, unsurprising that he's trying to get chippy early.
Again, it's a rivalry game. We're going to see that. And,
another quick pass. The Steelers trying to scheme to ways to get Brown open, making it seem like they don't really have any other options. It's another quick pass to Brown.
Tomlin early on has been showing a bunch of really interesting offensive looks, and I like this against a Bengals defense that is pretty strong and doesn't give up many yards after the catch.
Trying to screen potential tacklers, trying to confuse the quarterbacks of the defense, not let him know what he's up to. In this case, it's going to be Roethlisberger in a shotgun. He's got 3 bunched out to his left, 2 out to his right.
3rd and 5 scenario, you can still run it. It's an empty
but
set.
Not too far. Martavis Bryant's going to move from the right to the left to bring us to 4 bunched out left. The pass is going to be to Heath Miller, who was the central of those 4, and he's not going very far. So far, really interesting things we've seen so far from Mike Tomlin and offensive coordinator Todd Haley.
Absolutely, and here's the thing, you get this drive that kind of sputtered out early, but by showing those looks, you're really kind of giving the defense something to watch out for. You're hoping to either make them come up or hang back.
But it's going to be another punt from Jordan Berry.
Yeah, and keep in mind, there is weather here. It looks to be snowing or sleeting a little bit.
I hear there's weather everywhere.
Right.
At all times.
Yes, true.
But here it's adverse weather.
Yes.
And by here, I mean here in Chicago, Illinois, which is where we are.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if we mentioned that.
That was weird.
Not in Cincinnati where the game's taking place. But there, too, it seems to be raining there. It's
Flag
snowing,
on the play. I think
snowing here.
I think the return man called for a fair catch and got run into, even though he didn't catch the ball.
We'll
There's
see
some
what
weird,
they
some
say.
weirdness going on there. Again,
It's Shamarko Thomas.
No love lost between these two teams.
Shamarko Thomas is the one in question. What's the call?
Yeah,
It will be on Thomas.
Yep.
That's going to help Cincinnati out, give him a little bit of more field position to A.J. McCarron in this offense.
Yep. He tried to pull up, too. I think he tried to intimidate the return man into possibly bobbling the punt.
Running into the veteran Brandon Tate, who was not given a chance to return it.
Nope.
All right, let's go to a commercial break.
I want a Hot Wheels set that goes through my skull. No, I don't. Oh, so here's the thing about this song. I first heard it in Forza Horizon 1 back in 2012. So if they're trying to do that thing where they get indie songs and stuff, didn't really work because this is old and not cool anymore.
Did you just throw up the deuces? Wait, also
McDonald's, throw up the deuces.
Also, not only does McDonald's have cheese sticks now, but are they stealing the You Pick 2 from Panera?
Is that a Panera thing?
You Pick 2?
I don't know from the You Pick 2.
You don't know anything.
I know from the Pick 6s.
Alright, you know what? Don't try and drop your football knowledge during the commercials.
I live, breathe, and eat footballs. No, I don't. Also, why does Batman have an Aston Martin? Are you James? You're not James Bond.
Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. Bat vigilante thinks he's above the law. I don't believe everything you hear, so...
Boys, Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. Lex, it is a pleasure. Ow! Wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
I'm actually really kind of excited for this movie, Batman vs. Superman. I think it's going to be great. I really like Jesse Eisenberg as a millennial-styled, .com entrepreneur. Elon Musk type.
But evil.